Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Nicoletta and I am a weird sister. If you need one or already have one, I'm here for you. So today's topic, what I would like to talk about is how there's no such thing as an emergency or immediate need for things in marketing, sales, customer service, corporate America. There's no such thing as you needing to be pushed beyond your limit or outside of the confines of your job or your job title to help someone with theirs. There's no such thing as you need to take something on because someone else procrastinated and now they need you to do it. That is their problem. That is a lack of execution on their part. That does not apply to you. If you are in a job where they constantly are pushing you to do things that are not in your pay grade, time to get on ZipRecruiter. Time to look on Indeed. Or even time to start your own thing. I worked in an environment like that in a few different companies for 15 years. And at the end of that time, it became the end of that time last year in 2025. And my partner and I had a conversation, and he's now my husband officially as of this April 2026. And he realized what it was doing to me. And we sat down and we moved on. And I've restructured my life accordingly. And if you need help figuring that out with yours, here to help. Here to help. But there's no such thing as you needing to be pushed to do that. And then I'll do you one better. If they write you up for it, for not doing what they asked you to do, that is outside of the confines of your own job, that is harassment. That is harassment. If they cannot pinpoint to you where it is at in your employment contract or your job duties for you to be able to do those things, and they're making you do them, that's harassment. That's harassment. And I can link you resources on that. But there's no reason why in today's world, with all the AI we have, all the apps, all the tools, Google search, that person cannot do it on their own. Figure it out on their own. Unless your employment specifically details that you have to go and do things that this person says need done when they say it needs done and it's part of your job duties, then you have no reason to do it unless it's in your job duties. If it's in your job duties, then oh well. But if they're over exploiting you in those job duties of having you do the same thing over and over and over again, without any assistance, without any training, or with minimal help or supervision, and those are things that are maybe required, time to maybe look elsewhere. Time to maybe look elsewhere. That is a company that is going to use you like a kitchen sponge until you can't scrub anymore and then throw you out. And that is not how working is supposed to be. You know, you're supposed to be able to go to work and enjoy your job to a degree, not be overly emphatic about your job all the time, but it's something that you like to do. You don't mind doing every day. You're able to tolerate it at a minimum and, function within it and come home and then have a life. if your job is affecting you having a life or being able to be there for yourself or others in your life, that's a major problem. That's not a job. That's not a career. That's not a reason to go to work. That is honestly like very toxic for you to be in. And there's no such thing as an emergency in marketing either. And I said that before on another video. I think it was the one about being aware of our needs and whatnot. And actually a few different times, but there's no such thing as an emergency in marketing. There's not. There's no such thing as an emergency in customer service or sales. There's no such thing as any of that because you know what? None of those situations involve people being dead or dying or having life threatening things. Okay? Most of the time in those roles, and those are the roles I am talking to, it can wait till tomorrow. It can wait 5 minutes. And most of the time, if the person that is trying to make you do things that is out of your pay grade is saying that those things are an emergency, they're lying to you. They procrastinated and they want you to take the fall. Don't be someone's fall guy. You're not a fall guy. You're not a fall woman. Okay? You are a professional at what you do. You are not somebody's scapegoat. You are not somebody's reason to, you know, have an excuse for why things didn't get done that they were assigned originally. That's not what that's about. Okay? That's not what working is about. Working is about you go, you do your job to the best damn ability that you possibly can do. You come home, you relax, you enjoy your time at home, and then you get up and you do it the next day. Simple as that. Simple as that. You don't have to be somebody's fall guy or fall woman. You don't have to do that. Do not let people's lack of planning or organization affect your day. Do not let people who are mediocre at what they do affect you and your ability to be marvelous and meticulous. Okay? That's not what this is about. This working thing. That's not what it's about. Okay? And getting into a pattern of accepting that it is you disrespecting yourself. And the more that they can get you to disrespect yourself, the more you are telling them your worth. Okay? It doesn't matter if you do a exceptional job at everything you do. If you tolerate that behavior in addition to all you do, not only are you burnt out, okay, but now you have told them your number. You have told them your worth. You have told them your value. And they will take that literally to the bank when it comes time for raises. And you probably won't see one. You probably won't see one. So let people know your value and your worth, not from you doing an exceptional job, but from you doing an exceptional job and you setting those boundaries so well that they understand who you are. The reason that people that are in middle management that you think this person is an absolute putz, how did they get here? They set fucking boundaries. They may have a degree above you as well, depending. where you're at in life or what your situation is. But more often than not, all those things aside, they had a very clear set of boundaries that they had shown and demonstrated to upper management in how they carry themselves and how they talk about others and in how they play the game. And that's why they got the job and you didn't. It doesn't even matter if you're more qualified than they are. It matters who you know and your boundaries and how you carry yourself. Those three things are the three things that get people to that level. Okay? So if you want to be in that spot or out of this whole game, that's how you get out of it. Set your boundaries. Don't let people tell you your worth that you know you have. Okay? Okay. With that, I leave you. Thanks so much for viewing my channel.